You know what I'm talking about? What's good with the people, man? He don't talk about it's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. You know what I'm talking about? How's y'all doing on this Worldly Window Wednesday? Say Worldly Window Wednesday. What are you talking about, bro? We gonna get into it. But before we do that, what's good? People like hee ha ha. You know what I'm talking about, man? Ken in the pen, man. All my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't, man. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on the top of that thing, man. Put that head, keep that head up. You know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get through it, man. Did I say Ken in the pen? I don't know, but if I didn't, go get that stick up in stores now, man. You can go and get you some off 76 MacArthur. Giants, look is where I'm talking about. 82nd Hillside Barbershop. You know what I'm talking about, man? They say somebody put them in their stores in the hundreds. Thank you, young man. Now you know, because I tell you every morning, but just in case you forgot or you don't watch me at all, you know what I'm talking about? How you come get them things from me? You know what I'm talking about? You come get them from me, man. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Sprinkler system. You know what I'm talking about? You come get them things from me, man. Also in stores now. Funkadelic trying. You know what I'm talking about? Get you one. You know what I'm talking about? Stick up 2 coming soon. You know what I'm talking about? Funkadelic trying 2 coming real soon. You know what I'm talking about, man? What's that? Swing that finger, young man. You know what I'm talking about? Come on with it, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide INC, man. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide Incorporated. You know what I'm talking about? One more time for him, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide. They gonna say, what does that mean, bro? I'm gonna continue to tell you it means everybody. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody. Indugu, Mike, a little Rue, not a little Rue, a little Rue. You know what I'm talking about? Tata the player, that's who comes next, man. Same thing, bro. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on the top of that thing, man. Keep that head up. You know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. Now let's get through these disclaimers. But before we do that, mama says and mama always says, boy, brush them whiskers. And I mean, brush them good when you on TV, man. You know what I'm talking about? Even if they got a hole in them. You know what I'm talking about, man. Almost forgot, y'all. Coffee Chronicles. Classic roast piping hot. You know what I'm talking about? Man, let's get through these disclaimers. Now, good brother like myself. Good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug usage. Good brother like myself. Good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug sellage. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no alcohol consumption. You know what I'm talking about? Don't take a sip of the sippers. Don't do it. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no crime. Good brother like myself, I don't promote no violence. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no domestic violence. You know what I'm talking about? Keep your hands off people. You know what I'm talking about? I don't. He don't talking about promote. He don't talking about no negativity. He don't talking about no. He don't talking about no. No, man, be ready. I don't promote shit. He don't talking about. They was talking to bruh. I don't promote shit. He don't talking about. All I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you're gonna do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen, because we just don't know how much of it we got, young ladies and gentlemen. Hey, you know what I'm talking about, baby? But a good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't prejudiced, man. Nah, you know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself. I ain't got nothing against the sexually different, man. Nah, man, you know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself. I ain't got nothing against the little people. Nah, man. Me, I ain't got no problems with nobody. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me. I just love to meet some everybody. He know what I'm talking about. As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest. He know what I'm talking about. Bringing that peace. He know what I'm talking about. That joy. He know what I'm talking about. And that love. He know what I'm talking about. That love. Back to your YouTube community, man. You with me? Come on over here. Fuck with your partner, man. Hey, check it out, man. Come fuck with nigga one time. You know what I'm talking about? Man, how's y'all doing on this Worldly Window Wednesday? You say, bro, what are you talking about the Worldly Window? How we gonna get into it? You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to all the bitches who don't know the alphabet but still need some D. That's the one I like. I see you, man. Fucking shit. Fuck it. Y'all talking about Worldly Window, man. We gonna get right into it, man. You know what I'm talking about? He said, what does Worldly Window mean, bro? Get your example right here, man. Let's say you've been living around here forever, right? You just been living around here forever. You've been looking out that window of yours right there, right? So you just looking out your window. Now you see old Rob and Albert, you know what I'm talking about? You've been knowing them for years, man. Sometimes they come, they help you walk from the store, you know what I'm talking about? They be helping the old ladies in the neighborhood. They ain't nobody but Rob and Albert. You get what I'm saying, man? Come cut your grass for 5, 10, you know what I'm talking about? They really help you in the neighborhood, you know what I'm talking about? And now that's when you was looking out your window. But now you looking out that worldly window. So guess what? That ain't Robert and Albert no more. That's the alcoholic and the dolphin. You know what I'm talking about? Because now you looking through that worldly window in today's times. You know what I'm talking about? Niggas hate when I say that. Today's time. You know what I'm talking about? You niggas these just acting like today's times, man. You know what I'm talking about? But today's time, they done taught you how to label everybody. You get what I'm saying? So that's no longer Albert and Rob. Man, you've been knowing them people for years now. That's the alcoholic and the dolphin. You know what I'm talking about? That's the Pookie Ray Ray narcissist. You know what I'm talking about? And really window goes just like that. Because as people, we get caught up in looking at shit through the worldly view. You know what I'm talking about? The worldly window. Instead of looking out the window and see what we see ourselves. You get what I'm saying? Now we taking the world's point of view and looking out our window. So now, you know, the world point of view tell you to put a label on every motherfucking thing, man. You know what I'm talking about? I know y'all done seen that. They sitting over there, they talking about that nigga, that's Pookie Ray Ray, the narcissist and shit. You right there talking about, man, that's Uncle Rod. You know what I'm talking about, man? You said, that ain't nobody but Unc. You know what I'm talking about? How y'all get out of this? Nigga, that's Unc. Unc cool as a motherfucker. But now they want to put the label on Unc. You get what I'm saying? And that's how the worldly window works, man. You know what I'm talking about? And it's crazy how now, like, a bunch of words or pictures and all that shit. I'm telling you, bro, this is the same shit. Y'all remember when they was getting in trouble at the movies for having them subliminal messages and shit? You know what I'm talking about? Y'all seen that shit. They was getting in trouble for that shit, wasn't they? You just went there to go see the Predator Ghost or something, man. You know what I'm talking about? You got popcorn marching around and shit. You got liquids over here, hella happy. Yeah, that's a subliminal message. You ain't got no money. You ready to go on to the bar over there, ain't you? Get you a big old thing of popcorn, some liquids. You know what I'm talking about? Nachos and soda. You know what I'm talking about? That's the thought they put in your head. That's why you don't even be hungry, man. And they come out with the new Taco Bell grand some shit. You know what I'm talking about? And all of a sudden you want one of them motherfuckers, man. You ain't even hungry. You get what I'm saying? That's that thought they put in your head, though. They told you needed one of them. Right now, you go, buddy, man. You go up there, spend about $5.43 on that shit, huh? It came up to about $5.75 down there, $6 with tax, ain't it? You didn't put that shit, man. You was sitting there talking about, man, you could have just cooked some of that ground beef and shit you had at home. Tastes better than this old shit right here, man. Tastes like 4 different people who ain't washed their hands and touched your bread. Nephew says, old man, old lady. And nephew says, old man, old lady. And I'm just telling you, man. And the worldly window go like that, man. Because now we not taking shit. We letting people tell us what shit is instead of us using our own common sense. You know what I mean? And I just ain't never got that. Period. Even when I was little. Coffee Chronicles. Because, man, I'm not saying this just because I sold dope. But I've never seen a problem with selling dope. The only problem I seen was how we fucked our people off at the end. But just actually us selling dope to get some money, I ain't never seen that as no problem. I ain't never seen nobody because they good for labeling shit criminal. Now they looking at you, they on like, niggas more people in the government selling shit and doing shit, you know what I'm talking about? But somehow they put the spotlight on the little old us, don't they? You know what I'm talking about? Now we doing all this shit. Come on, man. Everybody do the same shit. Everybody do the same shit, man. Everybody somewhere trying to work some good game, ain't they, man? Everybody do the same shit. Wherever you at, that's where you gonna be trying to work some good game at, man. That shit just happen all around the world, man. In every position, you get what I'm saying? So I just never got that. How they made the dope dealer the bad person. You know what I'm talking about? I just don't get that. Because when I was coming up, man, like, because this is what people won't give the credit to the dope dealers for, man. In them times, it was a lot of people that was fucked up, bruh. You get what I'm saying? So some of the dope dealers was the only one you know what I'm talking about, that still had their minds wasn't fucked up on shit. Some of them, you get what I'm saying? And them, like, a lot of them niggas had some good advice to spread around to the youth, man. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, you had some niggas that was trying to welcome the kids to that shit, but it was some niggas that didn't even want you to see you around there doing that shit, man. You feel me? They run your ass up out of there, man. You feel me? And then when they just seen like you had become a man, like you just, nigga, this is what you was gonna do, then they'll start grooming you and, you know what I'm talking about, teaching you little, you know what I'm talking about, the tricks of the trade and shit like that. Then they'll start grooming you for what you in, you know what I'm talking about, because you done already showed you was ready. You get what I'm saying? For real. But a lot of they'll never get them niggas credit, man. It was like, because it was only like damn, I'm gonna say some working people, but even working people was giving you bad game back then, man. But the dope dealer, a lot of them niggas had some good shit to pass down, man. They don't never give them their credit for that. Cause them was some of the only people that was in their right minds in them times, man. I mean, not all the niggas, but you know what I'm talking about? I was fortunate enough to come across some niggas who thought like billionaires. You get what I'm saying? I was fortunate enough to come across some players. You know what I'm talking about? I was fortunate enough to come across some players. See, when I was coming up though, man, we had Dolphins that was hitting the, man, please, bro. We had Dolphins that was hitting licks for 50s and 40s and, you know what I'm talking about? Please, bro. Please, man, you know what I'm talking about? We had some motherfuckers in our neighborhood, man, that had a good game going on. Oh, man, shout out Bankhead Deal, man. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, Uncle Cal, you know what I'm talking about? Steve and them, man. They had some good game running around, man. I'm telling you. Man, shout out to the people, man. But why I said the working people gave you a lot of bad information too, man, because I ain't never understood this in my life either. Something else I ain't never understood. Like, you could tell somebody you finna start your own business, you trying to work on something, nigga, you trying to do something yourself. And a motherfucker would look at you like, man, like you shot a kid. You get what I'm saying? A motherfucker would look at you like that. Now, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna tell you, never blow your nose on camera. Sorry, mama. Sorry, mama. Top of the world, mama. Top of the world. You know what I'm talking about? I say, bro, why you fuck with it like that? Because if I done, ain't nobody else here. But back to these job people, man. It's like if you tell somebody you trying to do something for yourself, open something for yourself, bro, they look at you like you shot a kid. Tell a nigga you just got a job somewhere, bro, and they gonna celebrate you like you just opened your own business. And I ain't never got that, bro. But that's that worldly window shit, you feel me? They done warped your mind to make you like to celebrate the nigga with the job and like look at the nigga funny who trying to get off the ground himself. You get what I'm saying? I hate working, folks. Every time I go to work, bro, I'm there all day, nigga, just thinking of ideas what could take me up off this shit right here. Because to me, man, I ain't got nothing to complain about the job. Just me working anywhere, that shit always gonna feel like community service, man. It just is. I should just always feel like community service, man. I hate working. Because I realized, like, I have to find something to do with my motherfucking time where I could just want to do with my time, bro. I hate going to, even if it's 8 hours, 4 hours, I hate going to give my time to somebody else, bro. I do. I hate going to do that shit, man. So all while I'm at work, bro, I be trying to think of ideas like how the fuck can I take myself up off these people clock? Cause you truly never gone, man. I mean, you can have a good ass job and be living comfortably and shit, bro, but you ain't gonna never be able to just get the most about your life until you work for yourself, folks. You just not. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't gonna never just truly be able to be at a well, I don't know about y'all. I'm talking about me. You know what I'm talking about? So I don't want to just be generalizing. But me, I'm never going to be able to just be at my peace until I just work for myself. Until I'm not on nobody clock. Where I ain't got to be no motherfucking where. You get what I'm saying? I got to be where I need to be. You know what I'm talking about? For my motherfucking self. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. Because I understand these people use you as cattle. These people don't give a fuck about you. These people trying to get you to do the most that you can. They trying to get the most labor up out your ass before you get up off their time. And that's all it is, man. That's why I don't believe in doing nothing extra. Like, I'm a hard worker, though. I got some good work ethic. I ain't one of them niggas that's just gonna come and try to get out of the work. You know what I'm talking about? I'll do all of the work that needs to be done. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just not doing more than that. You know what I'm talking about? I'll never live with me to do more than that. You know what I'm talking about? Because I'm just never gonna do it. And even though I'm a hard worker, I've never been one of them people that believe, because I used to see niggas get got when I worked at who. I know I ain't the only one that worked at Labor Ready before, man. You know what I'm talking about? Whatever it's called, where y'all at People Ready or that. Man, please, man. I learned then, right? That worldly window shit. These niggas, they done created a myth that they'll call you out on these job sites, and if you work as hard as you can, you'll get hired at the job. I'm gonna tell you what I seen. I seen motherfuckers working as hard as they can. See them people. First of all, they didn't call you for some work that don't nobody else want to do. So they didn't gave you just the lowest of the scum bucket of work. You get what I'm saying? Some shit that the niggas they paying don't want to do. First thing I noticed, I'm getting paid $8 working next to a nigga who getting 35 an hour. That was the first thing that left a bad taste in my mouth. I'm not, you know what I'm talking about? So this nigga who been, I'm this nigga who getting $35 an hour. You know what I'm talking about? Man, I'm gonna do $8 worth of shit around this motherfucker, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna get on up out your way and let you earn your 35 an hour. You know what I'm talking about, man? But I realized they was trying to pay you the lowest they could, and they was trying to get the most work up out your ass. So you could be one of the motherfuckers that actually had that idea in your head that the world then gave you. You know what I'm talking about? Looking out that worldly window. If you go over here and show them how much of a good worker you are, they'll hire you. Man, I ain't never seen nobody get hired. I seen 2 people get hired, and they didn't get hired for hard work. They got hired for kissing hard ass. You know what I'm talking about, man? No, it wasn't no work involved at all. You know what I'm talking about? The niggas just put some batteries in their lips. Nigga like that Energizer bunny. You know what I'm talking about? That bump and niggas just run around kissing ass. And I realized that's what like was getting niggas hired, was kissing ass. You know what I'm talking about? So it didn't have nothing to do with no hard work, bro. They was whooping motherfuckers. You be over there sweating, carrying hellish shit next to a nigga who getting paid $35 an hour. You finna do all that shit for $40, nigga. You just spend the day, nigga. You done did about 14, 15, maybe even 23, 25, $100 worth of work, man. These people finna give your ass $40. Oh, they could kiss my ass with that shit. They ain't never had a nigga. I used to show up and go. I was one of them niggas that show up on the site and go hide in the bathroom for 4 hours or something. You know what I'm talking about? I was one of them niggas. When I could, you feel me? I was one of them niggas that was just gonna go somewhere, nigga, when everybody said we was time to leave, it's time to leave. You get what I'm saying? Fuck them people. But I hate working, y'all. I do. That shit to me is a waste of time. I mean, motherfucker gotta do what they gotta do. But if you can find a way to work for yourself, do it, man. Fuck this worldly window. Because it's like for some reason they try to put that in your mind that you ain't gonna never be nothing more than a worker ant. You know what I'm talking about? So you gotta live your whole life working for other people and shit and like wearing yourself down, bro. Your body just like a car, bro. You know what I'm talking about? And a lot of us don't even take care of ourselves like that. You feel me? We don't be getting regular checkups and shit like, you know what I'm talking about? We don't. But we'll sit here, man, and go to work for Mr. Johnson, man, and kill our motherfucking self. And I see a lot of people, especially the older guys that be like 60 and on up, man. I just be looking, they just look whooped, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? They like, because this is another dynamic when you got a job for some reason. I don't know why either, right? But worldly window shit. Like, say you got a job paying a certain amount of money, whatnot. Now, you cool. It seems like the more money motherfuckers get paid, bruh, it's like the higher they live and go up. So even though you don't need another car, you just got some money. So it was like the more money motherfuckers get, the more bills they create on themselves. And that's always a bad thing to me because that's why I don't really like having hella bills. You know what I'm talking about? I don't. I be trying to, man, I be trying to cut down on bills. You want to know what I be doing? That's what I be doing, trying to cut down on bills. You know what I'm talking about, man? I don't be trying to create new bills for myself. I don't, man. Because I didn't live life, y'all. And I done had hella bills at one time before. And that shit be good when it's good. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, you fuck around and stumble just one time and like, man, listen, man. You gonna think the bill collector got a hit on you. They gonna be showing up and don't fuck around have one of them cars. Don't fuck around have one of them cars, man, because I'm gonna tell you, the repo, man, it seemed like they try to catch you at the most embarrassing places. You get what I'm saying? Like they try to catch you in Walmart, you know what I'm talking about? They good for catching motherfuckers in front of that club, you know what I'm talking about? The repo man just good for catching you in the most embarrassing times ever, man. For real. So y'all watch that. But yeah, just on this worldly window shit, man. Period, man. You have to have the world can't create your perception, folks. You really got to get down there in the trenches your motherfucking self and find out for your motherfucking self, bruh. Don't take these people word for it. Because if we looking out this worldly window, they gonna put a motherfucking label on everything. They gonna talk you into some shit where they want you to be. If you just pay attention, believing in yourself, bro, you can get to wherever you want to go. Listening to somebody else, they gonna talk you into where they want you to go. You might think that's where you want to go, bro, but you ain't gonna never get to where you want to go. I'm talking about unless you get there. You get what I'm saying? Listening to somebody else, man. I mean, they might could help you with some directions on somewhere trying to get where. I ain't even taking directions. You know what I'm talking about? Last time I used Google Maps, they sent me down a dead end road. You know what I'm talking about, man? Fuck that shit. I'll figure it out. You know what I'm talking about? But you can't let the world in this worldly window shit create your perception, man. Because if you just listen to these people, man, they going to put a label on everything. They going to tell you everything to stay away from. They just continuously do that. They don't never really tell you how to make it to your heights, though. You know what I'm talking about? They always pass you down some information where a good job at or something. You know what I'm talking about? They don't pass too much information around about how you can open your own business. I mean, they do, but you kind of got to go search for it. You feel what I'm saying? So to a lot of nephew, sis, old man, old lady, nephew, sis, old man, old lady, you know what I'm talking about? So y'all, they do got channels on here like JT, what is it, JT Hustles? I mean, they got a lot of them hustling channels on here, man, where motherfuckers just passing game all day, just telling you shit that you could do today to make you $300-$500 if you know what I'm talking about? Like if you got a van, a truck, or some shit like that. So it is some good game around there, man. But even that shit right there, man, is working for yourself, folks. You get what I'm saying? It's working for yourself, folks. So even if I ain't saying nothing wrong with a job, man, but if you can't always find a way to put yourself on your own clock. You got to find a way to put yourself on your own clock, because we all on that side of the hourglass. And that's what I'm saying, man. You only gonna get so much time. Period. You know what I'm talking about? It's almost to me like being in the penitentiary. I gave so much time to that motherfucker. Man, that shit ain't even funny. You feel me? I be feeling that same way about working shit. That's how I be feeling to me. Like I'm going to the kitchen in Santa Rita or some shit, bruh. Coffee Chronicle. So if you can find a way to put yourself on your own time clock, man, so you can check out whenever the fuck you want to clock out. You know what I'm talking about? You just always want the option to do what the fuck you want to do with the time that you got on this motherfucking earth, man. You don't want to waste your time doing a whole bunch of other shit. Because once them people, man, fuck around and not be able to do what you doing, you know what I'm talking about? Them people gonna get rid of you so motherfucking quick because they don't care. You just like a piece of cow to them, you know what I'm talking about? You just like a piece of cow, they just gonna remove, you know what I'm talking about? They just gonna find another person. That's why they trying to make these motherfucking robots right now, man, so they can fire everybody. You get what I'm talking about? But on the real, man. This worldly window shit, man, don't find out, look out your own window, folks. Stop letting the world tell you who to like, who not to like, what to take, what not to take. You know what I'm talking about, man? Go experience that shit yourself. Fuck this worldly window, man. You get what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers running around here just like a bunch of zombies, bro. Waiting to hear the next thing. What's the next popular thing to do? You know what I'm talking about? See how they got niggas wearing tight clothes and purses and shit? And they gonna explain that to you like it ain't tight clothes and purses. You know what I'm talking about? They'll warp your perception, bro. Next thing they gonna have you niggas running around here with summer dresses and shit. They already got a few of you. You know what I'm talking about? They gonna have niggas trying to run around explaining that. The reason they got on a summer dress. Got niggas shit saying shit like I'm expressing myself, man. Like, fuck these worldly window shit, bro. This worldly window shit, I had your ass weird as a motherfucker. Look out your own window, man. See shit for what it is yourself. Stop letting somebody tell you somebody something. You know what I'm talking about? And this last thing I'm gonna get on up out of here, this is for my church people. Because I love all people. You know what I'm talking about? But every time you say church people, here they come. Man. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna tell you, fuck y'all. You know what I'm talking about, nigga? Y'all the same as people. You feel me? But the church people, man, like, it's just cool, man. We can all be cool. You know what I'm talking about? You got your point of view. Everybody else got their point of view. But church people, we need to just stop judging people so much, man. That's all I'm going to say. I ain't going to even really go in no further. Because to say that in the Bible, don't judge. So we should stop coming around just judging people. We should just stop coming around talking about people. You get what I'm saying? Just judging people, man. You get what I'm saying? We just need to, you know what I'm talking about? Y'all call yourself people of God, but y'all, it seems like y'all just end up getting in the huddle teasing people, man. You know what I'm talking about? And I don't get the fascination with teasing people. You know what I'm talking about? That shit a little bit childish to me, man. But that's just my perspective. You know what I'm talking about? But I don't get the big deal in teasing people, man. You know what I'm talking about? Especially about no real life shit, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? But we good for that one now. Like, man, I don't. Y'all might live in this computer. But if you got anything to do with the real world, man, shit be happening. You get what I'm saying? And I bet whoever be laughing, I bet you when that same shit happens to you, it don't be funny then. You get what I'm saying? I'm willing to bet $1 million to a bucket of shit that you running around looking for sympathy. You know what I'm talking about? Want somebody to feel sorry for you and the shit you going through right now. I just think we should give people the same shit we would want ourselves. Hey, that's just me. And what do I know? Only you could prevent forest fires, man. And with that one right there, you don't remember nothing else. Always remember, it don't cost nothing just to show a little bit of that love.